It's now time for Comic News with Aimee Morgan.
Hello, this is Aimee, and I'm back once again with a Transformers news and reviews in 5 minutes. I'm going to go through this pretty quick because, yeah, I want to get this in 5 minutes, and I've got news and 2 comics to go over, so here goes. More Than Meets the Eye trade paperback can be purchased as of today at your local comic shop or Amazon. Details of what's in More Than Meets the Eye, as far as I can tell, Death of Optimus Prime will be traded there. Issues 1 through 3 will be traded there as well. And the cover art, I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be for all of those issues or if it's just some of them. I would assume that there will be the cover art for all of that. There will also be an Alex Milne sketchbook, which I'm really happy to hear that they're putting the sketchbooks in the trades, because last year when you tried to get a hold of the Alex Milne sketchbook or the Levio sketchbook, it was very, very difficult. So I'm really, really glad to hear that they're actually trading it this time inside a trade paperback. So also, from what I was able to find on Amazon, there's also going to be something called Everything You Didn't Realize You Needed to Know About More Than Meets the Eye. So it looked like it was a full page of just little details that you wish that you would have known. So Guido Guidi is selling ongoing pages on eBay. So if you are interested, it looks like he's got about 5 of them. So you can check that out on eBay. Levio has also revealed the cover art to Autocracy 12. I tweeted about it. You can follow me on Twitter to find out some of this information. In fact, I would encourage everybody to, because I usually tweet about it first before I put it in a video or in a review. So that's a good thing to do, to have my Twitter account. If you follow it, it's great. Twitter, great resource. You can get some information out there really, really fast. So if you're not on Twitter, please show up. It's great. But yes, Levio, he's got his cover reveal of Autocracy 12, which comes out next week, and it's the last issue. It's on his DeviantArt page, so check it out. Also, they have another Robots in Disguise number 6 creator commentary on the Transformers Facebook page for all of you that are out there that are Facebook fans or whatnot. Also, lots of great things are coming out on lots of different places, so you definitely want to be a member of Facebook and Twitter if you're not. And last, and certainly not least, I conducted an interview with the Transformers Mosaics creators, Josh Van Ryck and Sean Noller, on the Underbase. And so I want to direct all listeners out there, if you have any interest in Transformers Mosaics, come check out my interview, because it was a really great interview and it had a lot of great information. So if you've ever had any questions, hopefully this interview has answered some of your questions. So, and with that, I'm going to go straight to the comic reviews. Autocracy 11. Optimus Prime has the Matrix. Check. He's gathered his forces. Check. He's summoned Metroplex. Check. Now what does he do? He gets the rest of the Cybertronians that aren't Decepticons by hijacking the airwaves via blaster and getting the message out there. He is Optimus Prime. He does not serve under a corrupt Senate or a line of primes that grew increasingly oppressive. He's not been elected by ancient ritual or assent of committee or any other faceless bureaucracy, but he serves the citizens of Cybertron only, and he will continue to fight for their freedoms. The Decepticons believe they rule over you from Iacon's Citadel, that their guns and numbers can keep you in line. Don't believe the lie. If we're united, we have real power. Join me at Iacon, and we will march as one on the Citadel and take back our planet. The Age of Tyrants is over, and while he gives this speech, it shows many different parts and places on Cybertron, and the characters that hear his words. And that was really fun to see. So, while Megatron believes no one will show up, a huge group of Cybertronians actually do, and they march. And he sends his seekers to stop them. But it doesn't work very well when the aerial bots intervene. And they march, they continue to march. And in the end, Megatron says it'll take more than words to stop me. It'll take more than you can imagine, Optimus Prime. Yes, it was a nice little payoff. And he stands from a high balcony overlooking all of these people coming at him from the Citadel. The one thing that I really took out of this issue that really sold it for me wasn't the awesome Optimus Prime picking up his gun, rallying his troops, and fighting old Buckethead. It was just pure and simple fact that the first move as Optimus Prime is to put the power in the hands of the people that he leads, to show where you stand and that you won't be pushed around, and the real power lies with you. And I'm not going to suppress you. It's a great way to start leading, where you win without a gunfight, just through sheer numbers of marching up and taking over. Because, yeah, the mass that shows up is just, it's huge. It's just great. And I think they'd outnumber the Decepticons. At least I hope they did. It just seems really on par for the character of Prime to put this move first. It's not the action-packed outcome, but it's a really good message, and that was a lasting idea that really lingered after this issue, even days later. So I was really happy with it. Next is Robots in Disguise issue number 6. I'm not going to spoil this one because it's got some really great payoffs in it, and it definitely must be read. What I'm really pleased to see is the continuity payoffs. It's Barber, he's working his magic, it's fantastic. It's another issue penciled and colored by Livio Ramondelli. So lots of love for him this month. Orion Pax, as he's going to buy that now, he meets up with some Autobots. Not going to say which ones because it's another great payoff. They're watching a dangerous Cybertronian, and they happen upon a transmission, and the reaction to this transmission causes Pax to say, yeah, we got to investigate this. So they do, and once they get there, all hell breaks loose in ways that also gives a lot of great payoff. We call back to some of the spotlights in the Asians and even some of the Coda, all Hail Megatron Coda issues. It's just good stuff. It's great paced, some really fun moments. It's the return of some threads that haven't been wrapped up, but I'm thrilled to see that this is being hit upon. See? Yay! I've got happy smiley face. This is good. And at the end, they have a great confrontation, and that propels them into a chase to stop the baddies that they ran into. So, yeah, from what I understand, this will be a continued storyline in a later issue. I'm thinking issue 10. But I have no idea if it will end there or if it's going to continue into a third issue, so I can't say it's a two-parter. But yes, I'm really thrilled to read it. But again, it's well-paced. There's great character moments. I'm hooked by the middle of the comic, and I felt like a pretty big chunk of story was put into this, and I wasn't left thinking this or that didn't flow. It pretty much worked for me really well. It's got some great intensity. So yes, you can pick this up at your local comic shop or digitally today, in fact. And that's my reviews for this week. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.